In a small American town surrounded by golden wheat fields, there lived a young man named Ethan Miles. At 22, Ethan dreamed of becoming a professional pianist. Every time he saw videos of great performers like Lang Lang or Martha Argerich, his heart raced with excitement. He could almost imagine himself standing under the spotlight, the audience clapping in admiration. But there was a problem. Ethan relied too much on motivation. Some days, when he felt inspired, he would practice for hours, pouring his emotions into the keys. But on other days, when he felt tired, distracted, or simply lazy, he skipped practice, telling himself he'd make up for it tomorrow. And of course, tomorrow rarely came. Weeks passed, then months. His dream began to fade behind a fog of inconsistency. One chilly evening, Ethan was playing half-heartedly when his old neighbor, Mr. Parker, knocked on the door. Parker was a retired Army officer known for his punctual walks and precise habits. "Mind if I listen?" Mr. Parker asked with a warm smile. "Sure," Ethan replied, slightly embarrassed. After a few minutes of clumsy playing, Ethan sighed. "I don't know what's wrong. Some days I feel like I can conquer the world, and other days I just can't do it." Mr. Parker chuckled softly. "Ah, that's the trap of motivation, son. It's a visitor. It comes and goes as it pleases. But discipline is the friend who never leaves." Ethan frowned. "What do you mean? Let me tell you a story," Mr. Parker said, sitting down. "When I was in the Army, I woke up every day at 4:30 a.m. to train. Some mornings I felt like it. Most mornings I didn't. But I did it anyway. Because discipline doesn't care about feelings. It cares about commitment. And over time, commitment builds strength. Strength builds results." Ethan listened quietly, his eyes thoughtful. "So, are you saying I shouldn't wait to feel motivated?" "Exactly. You should act regardless of how you feel. Motivation is the spark. Discipline is the fire that keeps you warm." That night, something shifted inside Ethan. He decided to test Mr. Parker's advice. The next morning, his alarm rang at 6 a.m. He groaned and almost hit snooze, but then he remembered the old man's words. He sat up, stretched, and went to the piano. The first few minutes were rough. His fingers were stiff, and his mind wanted to wander. But he kept going, slowly, deliberately. The next day, he did the same, and the next, and the next. At first, nothing seemed to change. His playing was still average, his progress slow. But after a few weeks, Ethan noticed something different. His fingers moved more smoothly, his posture improved. His hands could now glide across octaves he once struggled to reach. People started to notice too. His teacher, Ms. Carter, smiled during lessons. "Ethan, you're improving faster than ever. What changed?" He simply replied, "Discipline." Months turned into a year. While his friends often gave up on their goals after losing motivation, Ethan kept practicing. 2 hours every morning, no matter what. Whether it rained, snowed, or shone, he sat by the piano. Even on days when his heart wasn't in it, he still played. Sometimes he hated it. But he had made a silent promise to himself. "I'll show up every day, no excuses." And that promise changed everything. One spring afternoon, an opportunity came knocking. The town's music academy announced a national young pianist competition. It was Ethan's chance to perform on a real stage in front of professionals and judges. His first instinct was fear. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? But then he smiled. He knew he had something far stronger than fear. Discipline. He practiced relentlessly, following a strict routine. Scales at dawn, melodies after breakfast, rest at noon. performance drills in the evening. There were no bursts of sudden excitement, no waiting for inspiration, just steady, deliberate effort. On the day of the competition, Ethan walked onto the stage, heart pounding, but mind calm. The lights were bright and the audience silent. He sat before the grand piano, took a deep breath, and began to play. His fingers danced over the keys with precision and emotion. Every note carried not just sound, but months of effort, consistency, and quiet determination. When he finished, the hall erupted in applause. Ethan stood up, trembling with joy. Later, when the results were announced, he didn't win first place, but he placed second, a huge leap from where he'd started. For the first time in his life, he didn't feel disappointed. He felt proud, because he finally understood something profound. Success isn't built on motivation. It's built on discipline. That night, Mr. Parker called him. "I heard the good news, son. You did it." Ethan laughed. "I didn't win, but I stayed true to my promise." Mr. Parker's voice was proud. Then you've already won, because the real victory is mastering yourself." From that day forward, Ethan's life transformed. He applied discipline to everything: his health, his relationships, his career. He woke up early, ate healthy, read daily, and practiced piano with devotion. Over the years, he became known not only as a talented pianist, but also as a man of consistency. People often asked him, "How do you stay motivated all the time?" Ethan always smiled and replied, "I don't. I stay disciplined." Years later, when he finally stood on a grand stage in New York City, performing for thousands, Ethan looked up and thought of Mr. Parker's words. Motivation may start your journey, but only discipline will get you to the finish line. And as the crowd rose to their feet in applause, Ethan realized that true greatness isn't about feeling inspired. It's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Moral: motivation is temporary, but discipline lasts forever. Motivation makes you start, but discipline makes you finish. Those who learn to act without waiting for the perfect feeling, those who keep going when others quit, are the ones who truly succeed.